Hey everyone, Mr. The Rated G here, and let's watch Death Battle! Chuck Norris versus Segata Shanshiro. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that name wrong, but... Anyway, a lot of you might be saying, like, I'm cheering for Segata Shanshiro. Sincerely, I know him a lot more than I do Chuck Norris. And don't get me wrong, I like Chuck Norris, I just like Segata Shanshiro more. And I really like Segata Shanshiro. Like, I love his commercials. They're all incredible in my opinion. You really should just watch them. Like, I'll literally put a link in the description for all of his commercials. All of them. But if you're putting him up against Chuck Norris and all his Chuck Norris jokeness, I kind of think it's obvious that Chuck Norris is going to win. I feel bad that Segata Shanshiro is going to lose, but I mean, I have to be a little realistic here. I know that he cannot go up against Chuck Norris if he can run so fast that he can punch himself in the back of the head. Don't even know how the hell that's possible, but let's just watch. Let's watch. Let me just turn this down a little bit so I, not that overbad. Death Battle. Yeah.
All tales of superhuman feats have existed for as long as man has been telling stories. And today we pit the greatest of these legends in a clash of East meets West.
East meets West.
Chuck Norris. No real introduction needed.
And Segata Shanshiro, defender of the Sega Saturn. Of all things.
He's with an boomstick.
Hey, don't you
it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who will win a death
That's a video game. Hey, don't go against the Sega Saturn,
in
man.
ancient China, there was a legend that one day
otherwise,
a child
Segata Shanshiro
would evil from the land.
Your ass.
That man is not Chuck Norris, because Chuck Norris killed that man.
Carlos Ray Norris, that's his real name, was born to a humble Oklahoma family in 1940. A loner, mediocre student, and all-around physically unintimidating pacifist, his childhood was pitiful.
That is, until he answered the call of his country, joined the United States military, and began training in martial arts. From the day he threw his first punch, his life was changed forever.
Turns out Chuck is unnaturally gifted in the ways of violence. After his military career, he wandered America for 10 years, battling in martial arts.
Alright, I can't tell which one's Chuck Norris. Is he the one that's kicking?
Held the professional middleweight
they're not showing us his
title
face.
for 6 years, and became the first Westerner in the history of Taekwondo to earn the 8th-degree black belt.
That's impressive,
but he
actually.
Didn't stop there. Chuck achieved black belt status in 5 additional disciplines: Heng Sudo, Karate, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Judo, and even one he created, Chuck Kwon-Do.
Close, it's actually Chun Kuk Do, or Universal Way, where Chuck harnesses the powers of the universe to achieve superhuman feats.
With one hand, I can crush coal into a diamond.
So impressed at himself, he hired a team of filmmakers to document his life of newfound
Well, he was in the
power.
WWF. That's cool.
Some of these real-life
I thought we should search that up.
The Delta Force, Walker, Texas Ranger, and Chuck Norris, Karate Commando, just to name a few.
Really?
According to these archives, Chuck can kick a man so hard that he does 6 backflips, fire more bullets from a machine gun than it can actually hold without reloading, and even transform into fucking animals.
And flying eagle kick.
Why doesn't he do that more often?
Because the most dangerous animal in the world.
Stopped it with his bare hands.
Chuck Norris.
Stopped the chainsaw with his bare hands.
Chuck has taken his already unprecedented abilities even further through over 35 years of intense training on his secret weapon, the Total Gem.
He even had to create his own pants with a secret gusset to keep them from exploding off his body due to his sheer kicking power. He calls them
Chuck Norris Action Jeans.
Naturally, powers like these have spawned hundreds, no, thousands of myths describing what Chuck Norris is capable of, making it very difficult to separate fact from fiction.
Oh, wow.
That is, until Chuck released a book officially chronicling 101 of his favorite feats.
Fact number 67. When Chuck Norris does push-ups, he pushes the earth down.
84. There is a global warming. Chuck was cold, so he
turned. He can run around the world and punch himself in the back of the head.
Chuck promised never to go on skydiving.
According to Einstein's theory of relativity, Chuck Norris can roundhouse kick you yesterday.
How is that even possible?
71, scientists have estimated that the energy given off by the Big Bang was roughly equivalent to 1 CNRK.
One Chuck Norris roundhouse kick.
And those are just a few of the ones that we know
Chuck
are
Norris
true.
promised never to
In addition, legend has it that beneath his magnificent beard lies a third fist.
Chuck is as tough as they come.
That'd be awesome.
Or rather tougher. Once, after being beaten unconscious and buried underground inside a truck, he revived himself with a beer shower and miraculously drove the truck out of the earth.
He's proficient with many different vehicles.
How is that possible?
Boats, helicopters, a motorcycle that shoots rockets.
Really?
And weaponized dolphins.
Whom he can communicate with.
I'll take care of Angelfish. And you guys make sure no one gets out of here.
But did Chuck actually voice
He
that?
also has a keen sense of awareness and is ready for anything. Even a giant alligator parachuting in a window.
He also put together a team of heroes and saved the world on multiple occasions.
This guy really is all that is man.
But don't mistake unrelenting masculinity for perfection. Despite his impressive martial arts record, he's still suffered a total of 10 losses.
And that's not to mention his massive amount of chest hair. Although infinite and a source of power, it makes him easily grabbable, and even once aided in his own, death at the hands of Bruce Lee.
Yeah, Bruce
Luckily
Lee.
for Chuck, death itself fears him, so he just kind of kept going.
In all our years of research, we've never found an opponent worthy enough to take on the roundhouse kicking, beard punching Texas Ranger. Until now.
I heard another rumor that you were bitten by
The Expendables 2, I watched this. It was awesome.
But after 5 days of agonizing pain, the cobra died.
Alright, Segata Sashiro.
Japanese folklore hosts.
I don't know. Maybe this might be some stuff I missed.
God of Thunder,
I mean, maybe he had a lot more media outside the commercials. I mean, I'm not quite too sure, but let's.
And then there's the legend of the Karate Master, who will beat you within an inch of your life if you aren't playing a Sega Saturn.
Yeah.
His name is Segata Shanshiro.
Segata Shanshiro. I love his theme song so much.
Men. Women.
Segata Shanshiro.
Yeah.
Children. Nobody is safe from Segata's wrath.
Yeah.
In 1997, Sega's latest console, the Sega Saturn, was failing. Nintendo was dominating the market, and things seemed bleak for this once great video game titan.
That is,
lives alone in the mountains, always strange, using his giant Sega Saturn. His theme song orders others to play Sega Saturn until your fingers break.
Beat the shit out of anyone not playing the Saturn.
And it did work. Sales skyrocketed alongside the hospitalization of Japanese youth. But not much is known about this mysterious savior.
We do know that when he appeared, he had a giant Sega Saturn strapped to his back, which he uses to train his physical and gaming prowess at the same time.
And he appears to be dating Sakura from Sakura Wars. Yes, he is somehow dating a video game character.
Well, impressive. I'm not surprised because this guy has done some pretty amazing things. He's kicked a baseball for a home run, raced over 60 miles per hour
doesn't
on
flinch
ice,
when baseball
barefoot,
hits chest
and won the World Cup by throwing a slayer into the ball to score the
survives
winning
speak in
goal.
space despite the lack of atmosphere.
And breaking an energy.
Wow, okay, he could breathe in
space.
space.
Himself an unlimited number of times, and once took down an entire club filled with people.
Cannot match the Olympic speed skater.
But his favorite and most powerful technique is his earth-shattering judo throw, which can make his victims explode upon impact twice.
In just a few short years, Segata had successfully terrorized his entire homeland into loving Sega's floundering console.
Yeah.
Sales even surpassed those of the Nintendo 64.
Really?
So naturally, the Big N got jealous and launched a huge-ass missile at Sega's headquarters. Oh, corporate squabbles.
But Segata, who apparently resides on the roof of the Sega HQ, demonstrated to the world his most impressive feat of all.
He just straight up leapt off the building onto the missile and stopped it against a glass window. Then flipped it around and rode it into space.
A missile of that size would travel around 3,600 miles per hour, something that no window pane in existence could possibly withstand. Just to stop it without cracking the glass, Segata would have had to make the missile weigh less than it should on contact with him. The only possible explanation is that Segata is simply exempt from the laws of physics and theoretically capable of almost anything.
Really? Is that actually a game?
As surviving the vacuum of space.
Well,
really?
Until the missile blew up and he died.
I'm gonna respect.
Or did he?
What?
The departing words from the Japanese commercial announcer claims that Segata will always live on in our hearts. But also, he lived on in, you know, the regular way.
Well, really? Most are blinded by the tears of sadness in their eyes. If you look closely, you'll see what appears to be a shooting star. Or Segata re-entering the Earth's atmosphere.
Really?
But don't just take my word for it.
1 year after his supposed death,
a
strangely similar-looking man appeared in the game Rent-A-Hero #1. He mentored the main character in the ways of martial arts, while claiming to have once been a great hero himself.
Then, in 2012, as Sonic and friends competed in the Race of Ages,
okay, this is something I never
a giant Sega Saturn on his back was seen
I never saw that
from the track.
Oh my god, I never found that.
The most irrefutable evidence of all came in 2013, when Segata Shanshiro himself crashed a Sega Sound Unit concert and performed his own theme song live.
Awesome!
All video footage was destroyed, but we were able to recover a few surprisingly high-quality pictures.
And as of the February 2015 issue of Archie's Sonic the Hedgehog comic, a familiar-looking judo master fought the Blue Blur in a tournament on Mobius.
I actually have this!
Earth 3,000 years in the future. There's only one logical conclusion. Segata's not only alive, he's immortal.
Death may not be able to conquer Segata, but he in turn has difficulties against the death of others. Specifically, club zombies.
And ultimately, while he successfully revived the Saturn, his
oh my god, I actually gotta go back and read that comic. I actually have it!
Perhaps the reason he remains shadowed in anonymity is that he is biding his time, waiting for the right moment to step into the light and rescue Sega yet again.
God knows
come back, man!
More than ever.
Regardless,
come back, Sega Setsuro! And bring
parting words. Or else.
Okay.
Alright, the combatants are set.
Okay, ready, get ready.
Once and for all.
It's time for a death battle! Pop! Oh, wow. Okay, first of all, Chuck Norris, again, having a lot of impressive feats on its own, and being able... I will say this, though, there was some stuff I was not expecting to be... Like, I mean, I know he's so fast, punched himself in the head. I know that he's, I'm not sure they're giving him weapons and everything. Like, are they giving him that motorcycle? Are they giving him the helicopter? Are they giving him all those cars and stuff? I know they did account to the fact that he did lose a total of 10 times, including to Bruce Lee. And if he really did have all these powers, how could he lose? Well, obviously, I'm not sure. Maybe he just wasn't trying. So, I am putting some facts on side for Sega Shanshiro. Like, I still want to believe he can win. At the same time, and I mean, there were some weaknesses that Sega to easily counter, like his chest hair. More credible chest hair. Oh man, that's gonna be odd. But still, Chuck has survived a lot of other weird stuff. And really, did he really just crash a Sega soundtrack and actually all video evidence was destroyed? I actually want to know that. And what's actually funny, anyway, so yeah, the chest hair thing, but again, the awareness thing, so if Sega actually does do disguise, Chuck Norris will have that awareness, so he's going to be ready. So for Segata, yeah, his weakness is, I'm not sure if Chuck Norris technically died and in the whole Bruce Lee fight thing, and he just came back, so I'm not sure if Chuck Norris counts as an undead zombie. And again, his judo flip thing does not work against zombies, and if Chuck Norris did sort of die and just got rejected by death, that flip thing will not have an effect. And I'm pretty sure if Chuck Norris does win, it's probably just going to be some aspect they just didn't explain early on. And again, there's 121, and they only gave us like 5, I believe. So again, I still think Chuck Norris is going to win, but fingers crossed for Segata Shanshiro. I know I'm picking both, but I know it sort of sounds like I'm picking both. But look, my money's on Chuck Norris winning, but again, my hopes is that Segata Shanshiro. So I'm hoping he proves me wrong, but I'm going to be logical and just picking Chuck Norris. Okay? Let's watch the death battle! Alright. Whose house is this?
We'll return to Delta Force right after these messages.
What the hell? Play it. Oh. Oh, wow. Whoa! Okay, so they are giving him weapons.
If you come back in here, I'm gonna hit you with so many rights, you're gonna beg for them.
Check Norris line. Oh, what the? Oh, that's impressive. Oh, wow. Whoa! Oh, it's the other beard thing. Oh! Whoa! Oh, there's the judo flip thing. Oh, one. Oh, there he is. And that was his powerful move. And he's still alive, I can tell. Whoa! You can Chuck Norris fly. Whoa! Oh, I didn't see. Oh. Alright. Oh no, I got a bad feeling that. What the hell? When was it ever said he could grow that size? Whoa! There's splits? Whoa! Where goes that guy? What? Whoa! Oh, this is funny. Oh, whoa! Whoa! What? He just drove a meteor. Oh, he survived the sun. Oh, what's happening? Deal with it. Oh, draw? What the hell? The fight is so legendary. Oh. What the hell is happening? What's happening? A draw?
Apocalyptic! Holy
what?
Shit, that was awesome!
No kidding!
I don't know. I think they're still going. Our instruments just can't pick them up anymore. I believe they might have ripped a hole in space-time, so they've either traveled to another dimension or completely destroyed their plane of existence. Or both.
Well, God have mercy on wherever they ended up. I guess this one just kinda spaced out.
What?
Next time on Death Battle.
Batman again? No? Alright, this guy. Nightmare, I believe, right? I played Soul Calibur. Oh, yeah, I was right.
And you are? I'm Guts.
Guts. I did not watch this ad. Oh, wow. Guts. A guy with it. Alright, so this is bad. So these are guys with giant ass swords. Guts from Berserk, from Nightmare, from Soul Calibur. I'm in. Then I do not know who any of these guys are. I mean, I know who Nightmare is.
If you guys enjoyed the episode, I mean, come on, how could you not? Please like, share with your friends, and subscribe.
And if you want to know about more weird characters, check out our latest Who Is, all about the Green Lantern.
Yeah.
And don't forget to register for Screwtax Convention SGC right now. Go to sgconvention.com and pre-register for the biggest gaming party ever. We'll be there.
Thank you for watching.
For more animation like you've seen here, Zach's simple as tat. Okay then, I might go there actually. Holy, what the fuck? Well, what the? Oh. Alright, I had to take care of that first. Well, nobody won. Nobody lost. I guess this was just that comedy episode. I guess my own logic didn't win. I guess we all kind of just lost in this one. I mean, I'm not sure if this is just Death Battle being a troll or something. I mean, I don't mind this. I don't mind this. I enjoyed the fight, and I'm kind of happy that in some way Segata Shanshiro didn't lose. But at the same time, I kind of wanted to figure out who was going to win. I guess I feel cheated out in a result in a way. I forgot to say this again. Click here to see the official release. Really should have done that in the beginning. I guess I sort of won and sort of lost at the same time. It's a draw, sort of. I don't even know where to begin with this. I don't know what to say. It's just so random how everything turned out. And the new fight, Guts versus Nightmare. I played Soul Calibur 5 and that's about it. I have Soul Calibur 2, I can play that. I know for a fact that he's a cheap-ass boss. My god, he was so hard. I don't really know anything about Guts from Berserk. I mean, it looks pretty gory as it is, and again, I don't know too much about either character. Why am I telling about this right now? I should wait till the next one. So I guess all in all, I don't even know how to comment to this one. I enjoyed the laughs, I enjoyed the fight, it was freaking awesome. So, everyone, hit that like and subscribe button, just because you like me. Segata, Sashiro!